Good day everyone, the Clone Wars finale aired today and my god what an amazing episode! It has wrapped up the series perfectly. Now I've been waiting to do this episode for ages. The story of CT-7567, Captain Rex and his story during the Clone Wars. One of my favourite Star Wars characters, and now that May the 4th is here and the Clone Wars finale is aired and everything, I thought today would be the best day to do it, so I've been waiting a long time to do it. So sit back, relax and have some cupcakes. Welcome to Star Wars Timelines. Like the rest of the clones, CT-7567, later to be given the nickname Rex, was created from the genetic template of bounty hunter Jango Fett and grew up on the planet Kamino. Due to progressing through his training quickly, Rex was given additional command training and was promoted to Clone Captain and Advanced Recon Commando. After the training, he was given the rank of Captain in the 501st Legion. He participated in the first Battle of Geonosis, fighting against the Confederacy of Independent Systems in the first battle of the Clone Wars. After the battle, he was assigned to Jedi General Anakin Skywalker. His first battle under Skywalker's leadership was the Battle of Arantora. He was found wounded and unconscious by Anakin. Rex expressed his surprise that Anakin had come back for him, to which the general explained that it should have been him in his place and that leaders should always lead from the front lines. The next major battle he fought in with Anakin was alongside Obi-Wan Kenobi, Commander Cody and the 212th Battalion, fighting to liberate the crystal world of Christophsis. During the battle, Anakin's new Padawan arrived, Ahsoka Tano. Rex and Ahsoka quickly bonded before the next phase of the battle began. Eventually, the liberation was a success. Rex, Anakin and Ahsoka would all become very close over the course of the Clone Wars, fighting alongside each other battle after battle. They all came to have equal respect for one another and all became very good friends. Rex later fought in the Battle of Minbam along with the Mud Jumpers of the 224th Division and his troopers in the 501st. Jedi General Lan Tik led Republic forces in the battle until he was killed. Afterwards, Representative Jar Jar Binks became the highest ranking member, and chain of command fell to him. After the Republic fell back to their camp, Rex spoke with several of his troopers about the location of the droid's shield generator. Knowing that it was a suicide mission, Rex decided to call in a shuttle to pull his men out, and then decided to undertake the mission by himself, but was followed by one of his troopers and Representative Binks. Rex then attacked and fought the battle droids for several hours until he was shot and pushed to the ground. He was saved by Representative Binks, who was now using Tik's lightsaber. Despite saving his life, Rex took Tik's lightsaber and gave a blaster to Jar Jar instead. The two of them continued fighting the droids side by side. The war continued and Rex continued to serve as captain of the 501st, serving more with Commander Cody, Aayla Secura, Obi-Wan, obviously Anakin and Ahsoka, and even aiding the Pantoran Senator Ryo Chuchi. Rex participated in the protection of the Rishi Moon, where the Separatists attempted to take over a listing post there to launch an attack on the clone homeworld of Kamino. He also fought in the Battle of Ryloth along with Anakin and Ahsoka. Eventually, the Geonosians began kicking up a fight again, and Rex served with Anakin, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan and Ki-Adi-Mundi in the second Battle of Geonosis. After their gunship was shot down, Rex, Anakin and Ahsoka continued towards Kenobi's position on foot. Rex then assisted Anakin and Ahsoka in taking out the droid fortress blocking their path. After the fortress was destroyed, Rex, Anakin, Mundi and Ahsoka Tano were able to meet Kenobi and Cody at the rendezvous points. Rex then fought alongside Anakin, General Luminara Unduli and Commander Gree and the rest of the troops as they attempted to distract Poggle's forces while Ahsoka and Padawan Barriss Offee infiltrated the droid foundry. At first they were able to drive back the battle droids. However, Rex, Gree and their troops were forced to fall back when Poggle sent in super tanks to finish them off. The foundry was eventually destroyed, however Ahsoka and Barriss had been caught in the blast. Rex brought in their tanks and gunships to search for Ahsoka and Barriss and aided in rescuing them. His next battle took place at Saleucami, where he aided Obi-Wan's assault on General Grievous's fleet. Grievous's ship was shot down and crashed on Saleucami. Rex and several of his troopers investigated the remains of Grievous's landing ship. Rex then took Jesse, Hardcase and Kix through the wetlands to find Grievous. However, Rex was then shot by a commando droid Sniper. He survived but needed a back to patch and to be left behind at a farm to recover. He discovered that the owner of the farm was a clone deserter named Cut LaQuaine. At first, Rex was disgusted by LaQuaine's lack of commitment to the Republic. Despite this, Rex accepted his children's invitation to dinner. Rex then talked about how he would stay in the army no matter what happened. Cut told Rex why he left the army, explaining that his squad had been ambushed and killed off, leaving him as the only survivor, so he had fled. During the night, Cut's children accidentally reactivated a pod of disabled commando droids, so he and Cut LaQuaine defended the house from them. Cut saved him from one of them. The next morning, Rex prepared to leave, stating that he did not see Cut as a coward anymore and would not report him to the Republic. While LaQuaine offered Rex a chance to stay with his family, Rex declined, citing that his family was elsewhere. With that, he left to go back to his Republic. Another monumental battle, especially for Rex, took place on Umbara. Anakin was called away back to Coruscant, so the 501st was placed under General Pong Krell. Rex and Krell argued several times about Krell's tactics during the battle. However, Rex continued to stay loyal to his command. However, eventually, Krell revealed his true colours and set up the 501st Battalion and the 212th Battalion to fire on each other, hoping that the majority of the clones would be killed. Rex was able to stop the battle and then led the clones against Krell on the charges of treason. Krell revealed himself to be a traitor and attacked the clones. They were eventually able to subdue Krell, who was later killed by another clone trooper, Dogma. Rex then later found himself in a massive conspiracy. One of his closest friends and brothers, Fives, had discovered about inhibitor chips inside them that forced them to do whatever they were ordered, including kill the Jedi. Rex and Anakin went to confront Fives. However, Chancellor Palpatine, the secret Sith Lord known as Darth Sidious, ordered Commander Fox to kill Fives. Fives was killed just before he could reveal anything to Rex and Anakin. However, Rex had learned enough to launch his own investigation. Rex was with Anakin and Ahsoka when they defended Cato Neimoidia from the Confederacy. Rex then returned to Coruscant. However, Ahsoka was later accused of bombing the Jedi Temple and the murder of Letta Termond. He worked with Anakin to prove Ahsoka's innocence. He went with him to the military base, where Commander Fox told him that Ahsoka had killed several clones. Rex, Anakin and Fox then searched for her. Rex then was able to follow Anakin into a tunnel where they witnessed Ahsoka escaping from them. Rex then assisted Anakin, Plo Koon and Commander Wolf and a team of shock troopers in searching for Ahsoka. Ahsoka was ultimately proven innocent, but she left the Jedi Order for good. Near the end of the Clone Wars, the former Sith Lord Maul had taken control of Mandalore with the help of the Death Watch and his Shadow Collective, a syndicate of crime organisations that swore allegiance to Maul. Sometime later, Ahsoka Tano came into contact with the Jedi Order and requested the help of the Jedi in retaking the planet. Anakin was able to leave Rex, who he recently promoted to commander, and a battalion of clones to Mandalore to aid in the capture of Darth Maul. After a duel, Ahsoka successfully captured Maul, and after the siege, he was brought on board a Venator-class Star Destroyer and held in a cell en route to Coruscant. En route to Coruscant, Sidious contacted Captain Rex and issued him Order 66, activating his inhibitor chip. Rex turned on Ahsoka, as well as all the other clones on board also turning on Ahsoka. For a moment, Rex was able to fight his programming, and told Ahsoka to find Fives, but eventually he couldn't fight it anymore and opened fire. He ordered all clones to find and kill Ahsoka. However, Ahsoka was able to find out about Fives and the inhibitor chip, after freeing Maul to cause a diversion. She captured Rex and removed the chip from him. Rex, shaking to his core, returned to sanity and sided with Ahsoka against his brothers. Ahsoka and Rex then attempted to make their way off the ship. However, they were surrounded by ARC Trooper Jesse, who was still following Order 66. Rex and Ahsoka fought off the clones, but it was a losing battle. Thankfully, some of the droids aided them, allowing them to gain the upper hand by dividing the troops up. Maul had damaged the ship though, which was now crashing into a moon. Maul then escaped in a shuttle, leaving Rex and Ahsoka behind. However, the two managed to make it out just in time in a Y-Wing. After the ship crashed, they returned to the scene where they found no survivors. They turned the crash into a bit of a memorial and hid all traces of their escape. Years later, Darth Vader himself would come to investigate the crash site, where he found Ahsoka's lightsabers and presumed Ahsoka and Rex to be both gone. Both Rex and Ahsoka actually went into exile and would later come to fight in the rebellion against the Empire. But that is a story for another day. Thank you for watching this video. This is all we have time for today. Maybe we'll go into what happened with Rex and Ahsoka during the Age of Rebellion, but for now we're just doing Clone Wars lore. Thank you for watching though, and may the 4th be with you.